Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tomea. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're not new and you're back for more videos from me, thank you so much. You guys are the best. I don't know about you, but it's so cold where I live, and we are supposed to be one of the coldest places on earth in about 2 weeks or something. I'm not sure, but I don't know why that's an announcement, because it's always been cold here, like super duper 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 cold. So I'm sitting here with my tea, and I actually got this for my son who is 5, and I thought he was gonna like it for Christmas season because we love hot chocolates. And he said, no, these are boots. Why did you buy me boots? But you guys agree this is really cute, right? I'm keeping it for myself. I really love it. And I love drinking tea, so yeah, I guess this is gonna stay with me for 2 months, because my festive season is long, guys. Even after Christmas, mine still, like, it will last up until February. Yeah, we love Christmas like that. So let's get into today's video. Today's video is the second part to the previously uploaded video where I show you guys the fashion solutions that I've been using and things that have been helping me put my wardrobe together. Little things, little habits. Let's start with the first one. The number one thing I'm going to be showing you guys are these boot shapers. I'm just taking it out of the package because I just got this ones. These are pretty self-explanatory, as you guys can already tell from the packaging and the name, of course. So I have these boot shapers that would help your boots last longer, especially when you have leather boots. And this season, we're always wearing the boots anyway, and you want to bring them out and store them for the next season as well. So during the season, you need to store them nicely, and after the season as well, when we're not using these boots as much as we would during fall winter season, we need to make sure that we are keeping them in a prime condition. When tall boots are stored without support, they crease, bend, and they just lose their shape. And once you get that leather crinkle, it's almost impossible to fix. So it's just better to store your leather boots nicely up and holding their shape. Nothing ruins a good boot than letting them fold, flop around in your closet. So these are a must-have to store your boots to ensure that they last you for longer. Usually when you buy your boots, most of them would come with that paper shaper. You want to keep that as well, because you don't want to spend money on this if you don't need to. Next, we all love big tote bags because they're super cute. They hold a lot and they help us keep all our essentials together. To avoid the stress of having to look for stuff in your big totes, you definitely need to get one of these. This is a nice organizer I got from Amazon. I love this one because it has so many compartments. You guys can see the inside. I'll show you guys. About 15 compartments actually. They have like a lot of spaces here on the side, on both sides. You can keep your pens in here, you can keep your wallet, you can keep your notebook. On this side, I feel like this would even fit a tablet and a smaller computer. There are so many compartments on this side, and then when you open it, you have even more compartments to keep your stuff organized in here. Also, you have this little detail here. This one you can actually use to attach to your main tote, just to keep it secured and make it much more cohesive. I'm going to be showing you guys on the side how I use it with my favorite tote that I've already featured on this channel. If you have not seen that, you probably should go see it. So yeah, this is a very good must-have, and the best part is that having this organizer helps you to just switch bags easily, because you can just pull this out and use a different tote for the next day. So yeah, this is a very good one. You just keep all your things nice and secure in here, and it's very good for the season as well when we are carrying a lot of things around. This is a lifesaver. I love that it has these handles as well. It's just easy to pull in and out of your bag. Just attention to details. I love it. Next, I have these gold-plated chain extenders. They come in different sizes. I'm going to show you guys against this so you can see it very well. I have 3 that I'm currently holding. Okay, they come in different sizes. I am still on the hunt to buy longer ones because I honestly need it to be longer than this. And I think when I got these ones, I didn't check the length of the of these ones before I bought them, because I definitely need this to be longer than this. So if I'm going to use any of these three, I think I'm going to be using all of them together to extend my necklace, because sometimes we love a necklace but they feel too choky, they don't fit exactly the way that we want it to fit. That's why you need one of these ones, especially if you have a more generous neckline like I do, and I don't like my necklaces coming all the way up. So I usually would go to like get an extension to extend my necklaces, and this as actually, so I've not been wearing a lot of necklaces because of this problem, because if I cannot get something long, I don't want to wear it. But other times I find necklaces that are very cute, but they are just too short for me, and that's where this comes in. So like I said, I'm still going to look for longer ones than these ones, but for now this would do, because I just have to like use the three together at a time. I love necklaces that would fall further away from my neck, not all the way choking my neck. Yeah, so definitely if you have that problem as well, looking to getting extenders, they have a lot of it on Amazon. I feel like if you look close enough, you might see different lengths. So I feel like I would go back to look for different lengths, and if I can't find one, I may just DIY one for myself. You guys have probably seen my other video, because I showed you guys a bunch of waist cinchers that I got, elastic ones that you can use several ways to like tighten your jeans. For example, sometimes you buy a pair of jeans, they fit you everywhere, legs, hip, you love them, and they just don't fit your waist, and you don't want to spend time and money trying to tailor every pair of jeans that you purchase. So that one from the previous video will certainly help. So as well as these ones are pins instead of the elastic ones that I showed you guys earlier. So these are pins that you can also use to cinch your waist. They just make things look much more fitted on you. I'll show you guys on the side. I'll also put a picture up, because I don't think you guys can properly see what they look like here, because they're tiny. I'll show you how to use it as well. I have them in this nice Ziploc bag that it came in, because they are tiny. I don't want to lose them, so I'm just keeping them here. They do help a lot to resize your outfit if they're a little too large for you. In the same vein, I have these silicone cinch clips as well. This would help you shape your dresses, your shirts really nicely at the waist, or wherever you need a little bit more definition and shape. This would definitely help, and it creates, sometimes you don't want to wear belts all the time, and sometimes the outfit does not call for you using a belt. So then this would actually, these are discreet. You can just put it inside and create a nice shape for yourself. Nobody would know. Who's going to know? No, they wouldn't know. Yes, so you can definitely use this one. They come in like different sizes in this big pack. I'm just showing you the big ones that I have. I'm also going to show you, of course, on the side how I would usually use this. So yeah, these are a must have. They would help you solve a lot of fashion problems. I don't care what anybody says, dirty shoes is not an aesthetic. It is absolutely not. Growing up, your shoes cannot be dirty in my house, because my dad would send you back and say, go clean your shoes. You would clean your shoes, you would polish your shoes. So those things, we need to bring them back, because I feel like this is a lost art of dressing, that people are losing this art of dressing, and our kids, the people coming up behind us, they are not being equipped with all of these skills of how to maintain their stuff. So because we are in an age where it's just easy, people just want to buy more and more and more and more, and maintenance is one of the things our parents did because they had to, and I have a better appreciation for that too now. I feel like if you respect your things, your items, you should definitely maintain them. So I got this shoe cleaner. This actually comes with a brush as well, so yeah, it's so easy. You just have to spray your trainers, whatever. This also works on every color. I feel like there are some that only works on, that you can only use on white sneakers. Make sure you buy one that can work on all colors. So then you can, if you also have a lot of white trainers, then you can definitely buy the one for the white ones. I'll get some shoes so I can show you how this works on the side. And I feel like this one actually works on footwear, leather, suede. Oh wow, cotton, knits, and more. So you can actually use this on other stuff aside shoes. So when you're buying on Amazon, look for the one that you can use on several things, because when I was purchasing this, I saw a couple more that you could only use on white trainers. Even though that would be useful as well, I decided to buy the one that you can use multiple ways. So in the same vein, I have these wipes that you can use for your leather boots, leather shoes, leather bags, you know, all sort of leather sofa as well, leather car seats, you know, things like that. But I bought this one for my shoes mainly, and maybe my bags as well if I need to. My bags don't usually get dirty. I think with the bags, it's going to help with when you get smudges on your bags, on your leather bags. This is really good at getting all of those smudges out. And this also cleans as well as protects your leather. So it's like cleaning, conditioning, and protecting. I'll show you guys. Clean, condition, and protect. So it's going to protect from like future stains and smudges and things like that. This is also a good have in your closet, so you can maintain and keep your stuff and help them last you longer without you heading out to buy new things all the time. Sometimes what we need is just a proper maintenance culture to keep our things that we already have, that we already love, last us longer. Do you guys ever notice your boots looking dull in the mirror just before you step out? This is the holy grail for that. I remember using this when I was in boarding school back in Nigeria. Everyone had this. And I was wondering why I have not been using this in my adult life. That's one of the things about going to boarding school. We have all of these skills, all of these things that we do to show others that we are coming correct. So yeah, I used to use this a lot in secondary school in Nigeria, and then I found it recently. I said I must grab this. We invest in nice shoes and nice boots, but they start to look worn out fast if we are not maintaining it. You start to see smudges and salt stains on them, things like that. This would actually help in getting them off and help it shine as well. So they have this in different colors. They have it in black, in brown, but obviously you can only use those two colors on the brown and black boots. Meanwhile, you have this one that is colorless, that is neutral, that you can use on every shade of leather that you may have, leather boots that you may have, or leather shoes. So I probably would just recommend getting a neutral one first, and then if you want to get extra ones like the brown and black one, definitely get those as well. There's no harm in getting those as well, as long as you have boots or shoes that you want to use them on. Last but not the least, I have a stitch gun that I also got from Amazon. This is a lifesaver, especially if you don't know how to sew. And honestly, who wants to go to a tailor every time they have a loose strap, or like a strap has come off, or your button came off, or your hem is starting to get loose? We all cannot afford to go to a tailor every time we have any wardrobe malfunction like that. So then you definitely need to get a stitch gun to repair your hems, to repair like a thread coming off and something is falling apart. You can definitely use this. I'll show you guys on the side how you can use this as well. Even though I sew, I have like about 3 sewing machines in the house. I would usually use those to fix my wardrobe problems. But sometimes too, I don't want to get on the big machines. So this is something that you can also quickly just use to fix wardrobe malfunctions. It's something that can help you fix your clothing and keep them in prim and proper shape without having to break the bank and going to the tailor all the time. If you're a fashion girl and you want to like experiment, you can also use this to create different kinds of silhouettes and draping with your original items, and just like change them, switch them up a little bit, and have people asking you, what is this, what did you do, who made this, where did you get this? This would also work for those things. And if you're someone who wants to experiment with different silhouettes and draping, definitely get this one. Sometimes there are some things that you don't want to use safety pins for because they might look messy. Also, other times they might be showing and you don't want them to show. The stitch gun is going to save you in those times. So definitely look into getting this. Is very, very, very good. I think they also have like mini stitch guns at Walmart as well. You may look into that as well. They have different ones. Yeah, but this I got from Amazon, and I'll leave the link down below for you guys. So that's all I have for you guys for the second part of this Amazon fashion solutions videos. I really enjoyed making this. I hope you guys find one or two things that would help you in fixing your wardrobe and looking more put together. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you in my next one. Take care and God bless. Bye.